Hello and welcome everyone. Today we are looking at patch 1.5 of Cyberpunk 2077. Let's talk about the major changes and check out the performance of our 3080 Ti paired with the Ryzen 9 5900X. But first let me show you the settings that I'm using. Performance crowd density is on high. We're playing on 4K with no VSync on. And for the graphics, we're using the Ray Tracing Ultra preset, except I will turn off chromatic aberration, depth of field and motion blur since I'm not a fan. For future GPUs, you can set the screen space reflection quality to Psycho, as well as Ray Traced Lightning on Psycho. But for today, let's stick with Ultra. For DLSS, we will use the quality preset. As you all know, there were some major changes within the update 1.5. And let's talk about the changes. We are here in the desert. Of course, since we are not in the city, we're making like 60 FPS, which is like really good. But unfortunately, it's only here. Okay, for a car. What car are we using? I think we will use the Outlaw GTS because you can see the reflections on the roof, on the glass roof. Let's get in. Okay, map. The map is also one of the changes, as you can see. I actually finished the game and I got some rewards to collect. Let's hop into the journal. Every grain of sand, collect your reward from Dakota Smith. Dakota's a good sport. She believes decent work deserves a decent pay, and that is exactly what you will get from her. Professional widow, Wakako Okada. The Westbrook gigs are all done and dusted. Wakako said she has something for you. Wonder what it is? Another thinly veiled ex-husband threat story, or something you can actually use? Guess we'll find out soon enough. Right, Captain, right. From Muammar El Capitan Reeves. Pew! Glad to hear your business in Santo Domingo is finally over. You did what you could. The junkies will keep shooting up. The 6th Street pricks will wave their flags, and all the young punks growing up there will go down one of those two paths. But you've changed the place for the better, if only slightly. Cast a ray of sunlight into a godforsaken caspit, so to speak. Helping El Capitan was the right call. He gained more control over the Santo Domingo, and now he wants to throw in something extra for your efforts digging through all the waste. Guy knows how to reward his flunkies, that's for sure. The next gig, God bless this mess from Padre. So the Saint of Haywood recognized the deeds of his unholy servant? That's lovely. Gotta admit, his sanctimonious attitude and the light of the increasing body count was getting on my nerve. The man's the walking definition of hypocrisy. Anyway, that's all over and Padre has a gift for you. Maybe chasing Haywood's thugs was already worth something after all. Gas from Dino Dinovich. Dino may be a poser, but I feel we could still become friends. He's a sex, drugs, and rock and roll kind of guy. Premium material. Anyway, you managed to complete all of his assignments, so he wants to repay you in kind. Bastard simply is impossible to dislike. And last call from Regina Jones. Finally, no more calls. No more Watson gigs. That's great. Has anything changed? Not really, if you ask me. Watson's like a feral dog. Many have tried and tamed and threaded. But all they got is scars and a few bad memories. You went into dark alleys, clashed with some gangoos, got shot at a few times. And for what? All you did is diluted the shit that's covering the entire neighborhood. You know that as well as Regina does. Nothing ever changes here. But hey, at least you tried, right? You completed all the assignments. Let's celebrate a bit. And Regina won't let you leave empty-handed. Something to remember her by. Okay, let's hop into the map. Let's head back home with our Herrero. Looks absolutely beautiful. And I'm really looking forward to play this game with future GPUs. Because now, as you know, not even the 3090 can pull a steady 60 FPS. You actually can play with 60 FPS, but you have to disable ray tracing. And if you want that, it's your decision. Okay, so let's talk about some of the changes. First, the apartment makeover. You can now buy apartments in some of the districts, and you can change things in the apartment. If you want to read anything about patch 1.5, all of the content, there is a link in the description below, and you can check it out there. The next thing on the list is styling in the mirror, so you can actually change your appearance. For example, if you're in your apartment, as you know, in the mirror, now you can change your styling and everything, and your appearance. Of course, with every patch, there are some new equipments, such as guns, clothes, and everything. Also, the perk system was updated, and you can now reassign the perks that you already had, as well as the mods of your clothing. And another major update is standing at fixers. So now all the fixers, you can farm a reputation, and if you do that, you will get the gigs done, and you can collect your reward. Of course, there were some weapon balancing, as well as some changes with the economy, the map, and some story changes. And some of you may notice the driving of the cars. So there was a major update with the driving to improve the driving experience. And also last on my list was the traffic and crowd behavior. If you want, as I mentioned before, if you want to know anything about it, you can check out the link in the description. But first, sit back, relax, and enjoy the steady 40, 46, 45 FPS of Cyberpunk 2070 in the patch 1.5. And you now see why I really like this car, because as you can see in the roof, there are some really nice reflections. Inside the city, we're pulling 37 to 40 FPS, which is expected. But let's check out our rewards. We will arrive in 1.2 kilometers. I really do like the skyline of Cyberpunk. It has its own flair. And I really do like playing the game after a hard day of work. Just like GTA. Hop into a car, check out some sceneries, do some gigs, or just drive around. Whatever you like. So as I mentioned before, within the city, we're pulling 35 to 45 FPS, which is totally fine. If you want to play on, if you want to do more FPS, you have to choose another option on DLSS. If you're wondering what should I do when because I have an AMD graphics card, what are you doing? There's also AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution available. So for all the AMD GPU users. I really do like the lightning. Okay. Collect your reward. The lights are so nice. Okay, let's leave the car. Can we check out some reflections on the car? Yeah. Okay. And this is one of the vehicles you get when you finish the gigs. Get in. Nice. An accident. But there is more. Let's hop into journal. Side job, of course, main jobs. Nocturne OP55 and 1. Meet Hakano at Ambers. But if we do this quest, we will end the game. It's a very, very nice looking car. Gas. It's a Quadra. I really do like the color of the car. And also some nice reflections on the hood. And the sound is so good. If we have time, I wanted to show you something. Exactly. Up in the hills, there is this villa where you can really see the... Okay, frame rate is down. Don't know why. Yeah, driving is definitely improving. But now we're back at 40 FPS. Okay, where's fast travel? On the other side. Such a bad driver, oh my god. Sorry guys. car here. And use the fast traveling system. Select the destination. Fast travel. Because I wanted to show you, there also were some changes with water. So with the water within the game. In terms of water collision. Yeah, I think that's the one. Exactly. The water looks so nice in this game. And now some water collisions. Also added in patch 1.5. Very, very beautiful. Melee attack. And as I mentioned before, if you want to know more about patch 1.5, there is a link in the description below. Check it out. And buy Cyberpunk 2077. It's a really good game. Although, in my opinion, not made for current GPUs. But I think with the 4080 and 4090, you will be able to enjoy this game running a smooth 60 FPS. And we will see that at the end of the year. But for now, thank you so much guys for watching. As always, if you liked it, please let me know in the comments, leave a like and consider subscribing for more future content. Wish you a very nice day. Bye bye.